that my live went off, and this phone does not do lives very well. But I at least wanted to say goodbye, and thank you for joining me. Sorry about that. I just wanted to at least say goodbye and thank you for joining me. And also, I apologize for cutting off mid-sentence. We will do part two tomorrow when my cell phone is charged. And make sure that you guys can get more information about the simps, the pimp. I love what you guys were saying, by the way. I love that you guys are coming back at me the way you are, and you're like giving me all your ideas too. Especially one comment just right now that, who's that coming on right now? Hi, Ria. And I love the fact that you guys are coming at me and you're giving me a lot of information as well about what you think about simps and pimps and stuff. Let me see if I can turn. There we go. A couple of you guys are coming back and joining on. Thank you so much. But yes, you know what? A couple of you guys have said things. Oh, you missed part one, Ria? That's okay. You will definitely be able to get it. I just finished it. My phone cut out. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to do more of this tomorrow. You let me know what you think about when it comes to the whole simpology and pimpology and everything like that, because I find it quite interesting myself. And I would really like for you guys to weigh in on it. I really want you to weigh in on it more and let me know what you think, because I can learn from you men. I'm only giving it to you from my perspective. I'm only giving it to you from like the women perspective that have spoken to me about everything. And I think that's what makes it quite interesting too, because now you men are coming back and you're like, well, I know I'm not a simp and I know I'm not a pimp and I'd rather be a predator because I don't want to be prey. So I love that. We need to come up with we need to have more discussions like this between men and women, because the women may see it one way, but the men give their perspective, and that's like, what? You are so right. I may be calling you a predator, but you're like, I'd rather be a predator and prey, right? You'd rather be simp. And yeah, I don't really know a lot of, I don't date simps myself. I like strong men. Simps I tend to keep as friends, and I don't find them very interesting at all in regards to romance, but I usually end up helping them, but they're always in the friend zone, because you could just tell a simp right away. And I'm not talking about kind men, right? Oh my gosh, I'm not talking about kind men. I got to tell you a story just before anything else. This guy on the beach the other day who was a predator. So we're talking and everything. And then at the end, I was drinking water, right? And at the end, he looks at my water bottle and he says, I'm going to pay for your drink. That's what he said to me. And I was like, pimps don't do that. Kings don't do that. Simps don't do that, right? Predators say, I'm going to pay for your drink. No. Don't tell me you're going to pay for my water. Just go to the waitress and pay for it and say, I'm going to pay for Cerise's drink. And then come back to me and say, hey, Cerise, when you leave, your drink is paid for. That's a king. And a pimp too. And a simp too. But predators they're only out for one thing, and that's themselves. So, I looked at the guy when he said, I'm going to pay for your water. I was like, that's okay. You don't have to. And he looked at me and I'm like, let me pay for your Coca-Cola. And then he's like, really? I'm like, really? And he's like, I'll never forget this day. 60-something-year-old man talking about, really? No, not really. When I said I'm going to pay for your Coca-Cola, which is even more expensive than a water, you should have said, no, Cerise, not at all. I cannot have you pay for my my Coca-Cola. 1 minute. Let me go pay. You know, when a woman says she's going to pay for your thing and she doesn't even know you and she just met you, that just means she's just like, hurry up and go. Just go. Remember in part one, I was talking about a predator that I met on the beach. Yeah, at that point when he's talking about wanting pay for my water, no, 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 go. I will pay for your Coca-Cola. That means that I had enough. Please. Are you guys getting good reception on this cell phone? I don't think so. Please let me know, because I think this cell phone doesn't give good reception. I apologize. It's good? Really? Hold on. It's not a little. I should have left well enough alone. I just wanted to see, is this foggy? Because I never use this cell phone for my live to airs. If I use this cell phone for my live to airs and you guys are getting a good picture, oh my gosh, I will use this cell phone for everything. Let me see, I'm getting some messages here. Please tell me that this reception is good. Leave it alone, you said. You're right. Turn the page. Hey, girl. Yellow is your color. It also means caution, which is always a good thing. Turn the page. Thanks. I like this color too. Thank you. And yes, yellow does mean caution. It also means confidence and communication with color therapy, and also with chakras. You guys know what the chakras are? And spirituality. Chakras are just like, it represents negative and positive energy that's coming in and out of your body. You guys will know what the third eye is. That's a chakra. So the yellow chakra is in the belly, and it represents confidence, communication, and it's a good thing. So yeah, I was just saying, oh, let me see who's this. We got some new people hopping on now. And Raw Skills, how you doing? Hey, thanks for joining, guys. So yeah, I just wanted to say, in part one of this video, I was talking about pimps, simps, and predators. And I honestly think that the word predator is a little too harsh, but it's the only way I could say it to kind of explain it thoroughly. But overall, I think we should just, while I'm online and you guys are here, why don't we just get into some question and answers and have fun right now? I want you guys to know that I'm in Cheers Bar right now on the north coast of the Dominican Republic, and it's along Pedro Clasante. Pedro Clasante is one of the main streets in the El Bate area, and the main street goes all the way down to the beach and then all the way up to the other beach, Playa Chiquita. It's a great area to walk. You are safe. You can wear your jewelry, okay, if you're not walking around 2 o'clock in the morning, but you can wear your jewelry, you can wear your nice purses, you can look good, you can wear your nice watches. I always have a nice watch on, and you can, dress nice. You can do it out. You can wear your linen. You can look good. So don't worry about all that. Any questions? Let's talk about apartments. Week. Raw. Oh, wait, I'm good. You interviewed me last week when I was at Flip Flops. Oh, last week. Hey, Rajan. Doing? You guys make sure you check out Rajan. We did an interview last week. He is what I call a regular here, because Sagittarius, same sign as me, and I call Ra a regular because Rajan is here often. He works the airlines, and as soon as he can get a flight out, he doesn't wait for his friends. He just gets here. I would call you a king. I wouldn't call you a simp. I wouldn't call you a pimp. I would not call you a predator. Not at all. Not at all. And I wouldn't call you prey. I would call you a king. You seem very honest to goodness, like a sweetheart. When we were let me tell you guys a little story about Rajan. So I see him all the time when I'm here and everything like that. And then I saw him last week, and I was like, hey, why don't you do a video with me? And he's like, okay, sure. We did a video together. Like, he came on as my guest, my live to air. And then afterwards, I said, why don't you come on over to this? I don't want to say the restaurant's name, but I said, why don't you come on over to this restaurant with me? They have, like, music going on and it will be fun. So we went over, and there was a server who got fired right on the spot in front of us. The owner went and grabbed her by her arm and pushed her out from the bar, told her to get out, threw her purse and put her outside. And Rajan was like, oh my gosh, I'm not staying in a place like this. I don't like the way he disrespected her. She did absolutely nothing wrong. And of course, we don't know what she did behind the scenes. But Rajan was right. You don't do that to your staff in front of your guests, right? But everyone does things the way. I'm not blaming the owner either. I mean, it is what it is. Rajan was like, I'm leaving. Like, that was just inappropriate and uncalled for. And you left shortly thereafter. And I think that shows that you were like, no way, you're not going to spend your money in an establishment where women are being disrespected, and that's it. And I was like, wow. I said to you, I was like, just stay. You were like, you lost the taste to even enjoy yourself. So that's really interesting. And I would like to say hats off to you, because you're a gentleman. Yeah. So what else? I think these guys are waiting for music here, and I have all the music off. No chase. Norwegian Polar Bear says, what's the one thing you miss from Canada, Cerise? Ooh. That's a fabulous question. I wouldn't even know. Snow for one day. I'm here because of no snow, but yeah, snow. I would, if I could, like, magically have snow here for like one day, I would enjoy that. I wouldn't leave for snow. I don't miss it that much, but I love the look of snow. My birthday is December 20th, so it's always a very special time for me of the year. And usually, ever since I was a little girl, it would snow on my birthday, and I miss that. I love that, right? Looking out the window on my birthday and seeing a snowstorm. Now, as I matured, it was like things started to change, and it would be hit or miss. It would happen on the 18th, or it would happen on the 21st, or whatever, right? But the snowfall near Christmas, waking up, seeing a blanket of snow, and the whole city, downtown Toronto, was quiet, which is unheard of, because it's such a busy city. I think that's the only one thing that I would say that I not necessarily miss, but appreciate about Canada, and which is not here. But aside from that, I think if I went back to Canada, I would be missing a whole lot of stuff from here. I don't think I would be able to revert back to living Canadian by going back to Canada. I think I would have to seek out a small town in like Nova Scotia or Newfoundland near the water where people know each other. I think my lifestyle would change. I don't even want to think about going back to Canada at all. I miss absolutely nothing about it. I take everything back. The snow will fall without me. How's the reception, guys? Are you getting reception? You living in Sosua? What? The expat killer challenge #1. Why is that the expat? And Ra, you're welcome, sweetheart. Wait, let me see. Let me read this right. You living in Sosua? What? The expat killer challenge #1. What's that? Expat killer challenge #1. And turn the page. Definitely my most valued chakra. Oh, wow. Most valued chakra root always keeps me grounded. Turn the page. You sound like a king. You sound like a king or a queen. I shouldn't just assume you're a man because you're, interested in the Dominican Republic because I have a Noche. What? Tranquila. Hold on, Noche's acting up a little bit. She wants to go. She's been here. Go see Gustavo. So yeah, that's that. Are you guys getting a feed? I can't believe this is giving a good feed. Tell me, is it real? Is this phone really good? This is like some old cell phone that I bought here a while ago for like $100. So I can do live to air on this, that's pretty amazing. But yes, oh my gosh, I love the fact that you know about chakras, and the root chakra, the red chakra, is the first chakra, guys. And if you want to know anything about chakras, you should definitely start studying them. There's main ones, there's other ones, but the 7 main ones that have colors like the rainbow, and they go all the way up to the top of the head. It goes along the spine, and those are the little ball colors you guys probably see. Have you guys ever seen like a statue of a person and there's like a rainbow going down from here all the way going down to the tailbone of their spine? Well, those little circles are chakras, and they all have a different meaning, and all of them have great meanings. And so I'm writing a book right now. I'm writing 2 books. So, oh gosh, fun fact about me. I've been doing a lot of research on Kindle publishing, and a lot of people publish books on Kindle publishing on Amazon. But the best way to make money is to make a whole bunch of books at once. And I have no problem with that. I just need the time to do it. But I'm making a book right now on manifesting love, and also manifesting peace. I'm trying to make them all like 57 pages. So they're going to be more journals and more like daily reflections. And yeah, I'm really working hard right now with that. And so I'm going to be putting that in. Because remember, this year I'm manifesting love. I got to find my husband. Not necessarily husband, but man that is going to love me and I'm going to. I really want that. I know it, and it's my king. I'm looking for a king, and I'm not looking for a king. I'm waiting for my king. King is coming, but he's got to be prepared for me too. Noche, Ben. I can tell this is chopping out a lot now, but yeah, I'm waiting for my king, and that's what I'm manifesting. So I'm gonna start writing a lot more about love and everything. You guys should look into the chakras. I'm going to cut out now, but maybe I'm going to do a live to air later on tonight when I go home. I'll charge up my other cell phone. I'll make sure I have awesome internet, and then we can finish this talk because you teach me a lot on the other end.